Hello, welcome to Courseless Photography. Today I'm going to explain a little bit about stretching the canvas onto your frame. I'll give you some simple guidance, easy steps to follow, and hopefully get a nice clean canvas. Alright, first of all what we do is have the canvas face down and place the frame to the canvas. And this is an important part of the whole procedure where we have to make sure that the edges are straight, because we don't want to end up with a canvas that's crooked. So how I usually do that is put the canvas frame in the middle and fold the edges in, and hopefully they're nice and straight. To check, we turn it upside to the front part and have a look at the edges, see how they align. And you can see the other side as well. And as you can see, this one's a little bit overlapping and that one's not quite on the actual frame. So we'll adjust it a little bit and then we check it again. Right? Yeah, that looks okay. Now, we do the same thing with the top and the bottom as well. Important part is make sure that when you move the frame on the canvas that it moves straight in a 90-degree angle, so it's not crooked, it has to be nice and straight. Let's have a look. A little bit more. And there we go. So we have the canvas and the frame positioned. Now with that, make sure that we don't move anything. Here comes the stretching part. Pull the top in, and in the middle, put one staple in. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Okay, this is where actually the stretching of the canvas comes in. So you have to make it nice and tight. Fold it down with your fingers, and one staple in. Now we do that to the sides as well, in the middle. Nice and tight. And we get 4 staples in, and now we can get out the actually have a look and see how things are. Yeah, nice and straight, good to go. So what we'll do is put staples in all around and stretching the canvas so it's nice and tight. Okay, so you can have a look at this. Pull it in nice and tight. Hold it down with our finger and we put a staple in. Okay, so it's nice and tight and it should be straight because we lined it all up. And then keep pulling the canvas and just working our way through with the staples. Now the corner, this is the tricky part. The way I do the corners is to fold this part in and that part comes in nice and straight. Okay. Now when you pull this flap up, you have to make sure this part of the canvas is nice and tight. So pull the canvas this way and that way in the same time. Okay, so pulling that way, I'm pinching it and pulling it, folding it over that way. Keep it tight, fold it under, nice neat finish, push it right down and couple of staples. There we go. So that's a nice, neat, even corner. Yep. Okay. And with this part here, because that's obviously a bit loose, what I do to keep everything straight is work my way backwards. Okay. So we already put this canvas staple in, and we just keep pulling the canvas nice and straight and nice and tight, working backwards. Now, we repeat the same thing all the way around and we see how we go. See you in a minute. Okay, well that's all the last of the staples in. So as you can see, staple all around, and the finished product looks like that. Nice and straight, even, square.